Well, good morning, friends and family. Today is this is Wander. Let's try it again. Good morning, friends and family. This is Wander on day 89 of my Appalachian Trail journey. Brother John, right there, has just dropped me off back at the Pine Grove Furnace General Store where I stopped yesterday. And I've got a 10.7 mile day today. I've done enough miles for this week. There's a white blaze across there. I'll be heading up that way where that van is heading right now to start off today. It's supposed to be okay today as far as weather goes. Rain this afternoon, but I should be off by then. Though I do got my rain gear on because it rained during the night and all the shrubbery and everything's going to be wet and getting on me. So I geared up for that. Anyhow, temperature-wise, it's close to 50. Or right at 50, I don't know. That's what it was earlier. So let's get this day on the road. I'm not sure what time it is. All right, it is 6:06. So I'm gonna head out and I'll meet Brother John in about 5 hours or less. Here's a signboard for the Appalachian Trail. And here's a sign, Appalachian Trail north of James Fry Shelter, 7.6, Mount Katahdin, 1090, maybe. Right across there is Appalachian Trail Museum, Pine Grove Furnace. Didn't have time to get in there, wish could have. But the trail goes this way, so we'll continue on. All right, Appalachian Trail north, this way. That's nice of them to give us an asphalt path to start off with. Here's a nice river, and just crossing this bridge. Wood is still a little slick because it's still wet, so got to be careful on these things. Still in Pine Grove Furnace State Park. What do we got over here? Whoops. Trail goes this way, then makes a turn right there. Got a little pond here. And a beach down there. I guess that's some kind of swimming area down there. I'm not sure I'd want to swim in this lake. Anyhow, let's cross this little bridge, and there's a white blaze up ahead. So that's our path for today. Just another shot of this river that I'm walking by. Got this wide path for now, makes it real nice. Should be coming to the end of this path though. According to the far out app, I should be turning up to the hills here pretty quick. Okay, I came across this intersection. The trail says pole steeple. Not sure what that is. Some site along this trail, I guess. Down there somewhere. So we'll keep going this way. Oh, you notice I got my bug net on? I bet you can guess why. Alright, I just thought I'd bring you back. This is just a real nice walk in the woods here. Tight trail, but it's smooth and clean. Slight descent. You got the mountain laurel that is fixing to bloom here pretty quick. Nice and quiet, no wind. The leaves have dried off pretty much during the night, so there's no water on the brush nearby. That's what I was afraid of at first. That's why I had my rain gear on earlier. The trail at the moment seems to be pretty much dried up, though I did hike through the wet section earlier. I still had water running down it, but at this point it looks pretty good. All right, a lot of puds today in this 10 miles, but doesn't look like anything too strenuous or too hard. All right, so came to a trail junction. AT goes across that bridge, I'm pretty sure. Up this way we got Alex Kennedy Shelter that way, 8.1, Tom's Run, 10.9, James Fry Shelter, AT tagged run, whatever that is. 0.2 miles. Blue blazes up that way. And I'm pretty sure I go this way. Got across the river. But I don't see any white blazes, but we'll pretend this is the way to go. It's got a well-defined path. And that's why they put bridges up for us AT hikers to hike across. Yeah. Nice little stream there. Alright, let me get going. Check it, make sure I'm on the right trail. And I'll bring you back later. So, just crossed Pine Grove Road. Apparently, I'm not sure if I recorded anything or not. I've got just under 3 miles to go for today's short hike. So, it's 9:03. Been on the trail for just under 3 hours. So I'm averaging 2.5, a little better than 2.5 miles an hour, which I think is pretty good. All right, I got this walk here, and then I've got a climb up and over to finish the day. That's coming up. So I'm walking along and just noticed railroad tracks up there. This section of trail, when I looked at the elevation profile, it was so flat that I thought it was going to be a road walk. But it's not, it's just a path in the woods. Huh. Am I getting sprinkled on? Yeah, it didn't last long. Okay. Oops. Looks like I've got to cross the railroad tracks. Let's see if they make sure I don't fall on my face like last time. There's some kind of train car down there in a siding. Alright. Across safe and sound. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so I just crossed whatever this road is, and I'm on Appalachian Trail Road for a second. Hunter's Run. But here's where the trail goes back in the woods. So this is my path to take. Alright, I've got just about 2 miles to go on this nice short day. And this begins the climb, and then a descent to where Brother John will be picking me up. Okay, one view for the day, and it's almost to the end. Just power lines going through here. You can hear the highway behind me. Alright, let's see if I can get across here. It's kind of muddy. Yuck. Alright, 2/10 to go, or less. Alright, my day is almost done. There's Brother John's car. And we will call this a day, albeit a short one. My watch says I did 10.95 miles or thereabouts. Map says it's 10.7 miles, but whatever. Just planned a short day, and I am, as soon as I get down here, I'm done. All right.